Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Let's Play series. So in today's video, I'm going a little out of order again. This time I'm doing Genex. But I think how I want to do it anyway is I want to save the best. I want to save the one that I think is the most competitive out of the three I have left as last, which is going to be the Eldritch. So for the next two videos, it's going to be some of the more underrepresented archetypes. And I really do mean underrepresented because, like, when I tried looking up deck breakdowns for these two, I didn't see a single deck for it, like, on Master Meta. Like, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know an archetype is truly bad when, like, there's not a single person even trying to make a deck for it. Except maybe those decks that maybe use one of their best cards. Like, today is Genex. There might be decks with just the Birdman. And I did kind of go that route. So maybe I am cheating a little bit. But for the most part, I did try also incorporating a few other Genex, even in the Birdman decks. Except for one. And I have my own reasons for why I did that. I mean, because it's already pretty much bad enough with, like, even without including all the extra Genex bricks. So yeah, that's the reason why I did that for that one deck. But anyway, it should be up on YouTube now, so I'll go ahead and go into it and put the starting, verse here. So, of course, anyone who wants to can look at it ahead of time and leave their thoughts if they want to ahead of time. And I can even incorporate that into the verse discussion. Oh, and also, if anyone does enjoy my videos, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and consider ringing that notification bell. I only have a few videos left, but you still have time to notify yourself of my remaining videos, and maybe also my community posts. I think I think they do notify you of community posts. Yeah, they do notify you of community posts. So you'll also be able to see what my parting words are, and maybe if I want to put some additional information that, like, kind of final community post for this channel, or maybe like just a hiatus community post. But I might just do a different channel if I, like, decide to start up YouTube again. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, I can go ahead and go into the solo mode. I also wanting to get people in, so I had a little bit of a delay right there. Anyway, I'll go ahead and mark down solo mode. Oh yeah, but first I need to get the accessories, so I'll wait on doing the thumbnail first. I'll change up the accessories so it fits the Genex solo mode for today. I got a few fun ones. Definitely got a few fun ones. Not very. I mean, I guess I could get like a more mechanical looking thing since all the Genex are basically robots. So, either silver frame and that. I kind of like the look of that. Then if I can maybe get a more mechanical looking thing here. If there's no. But there's a Genex controller, so I can just use that. That makes it easier. I mean, Axis code is technically mechanical. I guess I can go with that. Not too many good options, but... I mean, Construct. I barely ever use Construct. I guess I could go with Construct. I almost ended up using one Shadal in one of the decks, but I think I decided against that. Anyway. So, there you go. At least I got a matching mate and icon, which is pretty nice. When I can do that. Okay, let's go solo mode. Oh yeah, but of course the Genex might not be one of the worst archetypes to play forever. Because if that level 12 is easy enough to go into, it might be worth playing Genex for that. Especially if the level 12 is easier to make if you're actually in Genex for one reason or another. But if they make it generic, that kind of stinks, because then it's like, why play Genex when you can just make it an easier way with a better archetype? So, like how they did it with the Magician's Souls or Red Eyes Dragoon, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I think I'm going to start with Genex Burn here, because I think this has the smallest amount of Genex cards. Yeah, it doesn't have any Genex cards in the X deck. Even though I do technically have a tuner right here. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not really looking to use Birdman to go into synchros. Instead, I'm looking to use Birdman as one part of my burn, as one part of the burn combo here. If anyone has been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, you may know about this combo here. Here, I'll before I go deeper, I'll go ahead and do 6 minutes Genex Burn. So yeah, this is the Gallis Genex Burn. And the 3 main cards for this deck to function are Kawaki, Gallis, and Birdman. And another thing you basically need to do is make sure you only have monsters. So I made sure to include all the dangers, even the bad ones, just so I could try to dig through my deck as fast as possible, hopefully. Oh, there is Shaddoll Beast. I wasn't sure if I took that out or not. So I guess the Shaddoll construct kind of works, because there's actually a Shaddoll in this deck. But I'm just using it for its draw effect if it happens to be discarded to the dangers. And Brow also. The cool thing about Brow though is, unlike the Beast and unlike a lot of the other cards that kind of have that discard draw effect, this one doesn't have a once per turn. It doesn't have a hard once per turn. So that's really cool. It's because Dark Worlds, I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes, but another thing is Brow has to be specifically discarded, so it's not nearly as powerful as Shaddoll Beast simply needing to be sent to the graveyard by any card effect. But in this case, this is basically a 4th copy of Brow. And having just one of it doesn't matter, since I'm not planning to return anything from my graveyard to my hand, which might be seen as a bad thing because, hey, Go Gamer, thanks for coming to my live stream. So Gallis, yeah, basically I have 3 copies of each, because also this helps make it so that if one of them gets discarded or 2 of them gets discarded, it's okay. But if 3 of one gets discarded, that's really bad. So if I'm down to 1, I might just, I don't know, that's really bad, because I kind of need to go through my deck, but I don't want to risk discarding the last one. I mean, I can normal summon them Doom to protect. Actually, I can't even normal summon the Doom, because then it stops my dangers. So I can't really even do anything until I get all 3 cards in my hand. Yeah. What's up with me today? Well, I just finished doing the final assignment for my class, so, and I figure even if I do really poorly on everything else, I still should be able to just pass. So that's really nice, but of course I'm going to wait till my final grade, because in case anything, maybe a surprise springs up, but I don't think so. I think that the final exam was the last thing. He was saying something about a final project, but it doesn't sound like that was something set in stone. I think maybe he just decided against that for this time. So I guess maybe I lucked out there if other years there was a final project. I don't know, if you'd rather take a final exam or a final project. I think for me, I'd rather take a multiple choice final exam, especially when the rules are as loose as like not being able to look things up online, which makes sense, but still being able to look at notes. As long as you take good enough notes, you should be able to make it even without having to study, which is basically how I did it. Cause I don't really like studying all that much. It's a lot of work. I don't like studying. I think that's how it pretty much always was. I think that's how it is a lot with coding, though. That's one of the things I like about coding. You don't have to remember a bunch of stuff, because anything, because you can just look up, because there's so many resources that are like showing the same kind of code you want to be doing. And people all around are like, yeah, there's nothing found upon that at all, because go ahead and copy code. Most of the time it's free anyway. Yeah. Of course, I also like coding for other reasons, but... anyway, back to the deck. So, basically, the main purpose is no summon Doom, although because the danger's all dark, I have to do this. So I basically have to keep all of these in my hand until I get all 3 pieces, and if they get into my hand before the other pieces do, I risk discarding them. I basically have to start like over with maybe that piece. So, and I need to have all 3 of these, and then after I have all 3 of these, I need to no summon Doom, do the and then do the Gallis special summon. The nice thing about him is he's not Earth, so he doesn't care about Doom. And then, because the returning is cost, I return the Gallis, but I don't special summon the Birdman. And Birdman is the once per turn, so I can keep returning the Gallis, activating its effect, dealing more damage because everything's a monster. And then eventually I just inflict 8,000 damage to my opponent for a game, because I doubt my opponent's gonna gain more life points. But even if they do, like the nice thing about this kind of burn deck is that like they're probably not surviving no matter how many life points they have, and unless they have like a ridiculously high amount of life points. But yeah, definitely the bad thing is I have no way of getting my monsters back to my hand. And if I did put in those kinds of cards, it would make it hard to draw through my entire deck. So I'm just risking it all. Hopefully I can get it. If not, I'll have to retry, because, I mean, technically I can still win probably through like life point damage since my opponent's so bad, but I prefer to win with the whole purpose of its deck. But yeah, it's not very good for ranked, because it's probably pretty easy to mess up, because if all 3 of one of the cards end up in the graveyard, you don't really have a lot of like forms of negation stuff, which is basically the main point. So your opponent can probably pretty easily like break apart your board if they really want to. But the X deck is also just a bunch of ways to draw cards too. I guess the nice thing about Saryuja is it does place, maybe if I really want to place Genex or Doom or Gallis on the bottom, but I don't think I would. It does draw like probably some of the most amount of cards, besides Coach King also just drawing 3. This is probably a good one to bring out if I'm like almost to the end. But I need to be careful that I have at least 4 cards still in my deck. Anyway, this should be good. I mean, I guess Doc is there, like, maybe if I can somehow get a search, and then I could search for one of my Doc pieces, like the Birdman, but probably not gonna happen. I don't know, I guess Fridge is there if I want an extra specimen, but I probably won't need that either. So some of these are kind of just placeholder cards in a way. And then the Nightmares can be, I guess, sort of nice for not only clearing up my opponent's cards, but also mainly for the draw, in case I can happen to co-link them. Which I might be able to with like all the monsters I might bring out with the dangers anyway. Because the nice thing is they can like act as draw and ways of getting monsters on the field. for maybe going into even more stuff that will help me with the drawing. And then, yes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I don't, it's probably not like a really strong deck. If I had to recommend a deck that you would maybe want to take on into ranked that wins by an alternate means, the Mayakashi bone meal deck is probably much better. Because at least you have like other ways of winning. Like you can like also set up kind of forms of disruption for the opponent, even if you can't pull off the mill. But this one is pretty much you want to pull off the burn strategy, and it's so easy to like just even cause yourself to lose it with accidentally discarding all the pieces, even just for one side. That's why you want to play them at 3 though, so that also makes the deck kind of expensive. Because unfortunately all the main pieces are SRs. I mean, not the worst thing ever, it could be worse, like one of them could be a UR, but an SR is still kind of expensive in my eyes, especially if you're free to play. But of course I'm doing this because I feel like I'm almost done anyway, so I probably can afford to like even if I need to disenchant a few cards to make a few. Also though, I should probably start with Mothman because like he's really good whether or not it gets discarded, because I get the draw either way. Yeah, not all of these dangers are very good. Some of these like don't really get like any card advantage if they're discarded. I guess I'll just special summon this. Okay, well there's a Gallis. I guess what I could do, this one actually can't special summon itself, so I guess I could just make sure it's on the field. So I guess the Gallis is the one that I can put on the field ahead of time, and it doesn't even matter. Yeah, also you don't really want it to be destroying itself, so you want to play all monsters. I guess this is another reason why maybe the Shadal Beast is good. In case it got sent to the graveyard, I would get the draw. Pretty sure, yeah. Anyway, I might as well do Ogo Pogo, I guess. Okay, good. There's another draw. And I get the draw here. Probably discarding the snake, I guess. Because at least I get the special summon when it's discarded. Okay. Well, I have 2 of the 3 pieces. I think I basically need to go for Sayuja, even though we'll be getting rid of the Gallis, but I do have extra copies. Yeah, and if I go for the Nightmares, I mean, I draw less, so the Gallis is probably better anyway. I mean, I guess there are technically, like, X-Deck monsters that can re-get back certain attributes of monsters too. I suppose if you wanted to play it more safer, you could play those, but I wonder if I should just put back the Doom. I have to return 3. Probably return the ones that don't really have as good discard effects. Thunderbird isn't that great, and then I already used Mothman though. I think I have to put back the Doom. I guess the special summon can be kind of nice too. I guess I'll just go ahead and do the Moth. Oh, I don't think the first effect is a hard once per turn. Yeah, it's only the discard effect. So I think I might as well activate the Mothman. Okay, that's good. Cool. And now I get to draw another card with the beast. Another way I could do this is probably playing a Dark World engine here. But of course, a few expensive cards with that too. This is just one of the ways I decided to do it. There's probably a lot of ways you can go about it. You just basically want to try to get to the pieces as soon as possible. Because you can FTK, since it's burn, you're allowed to FTK your opponent either first or second. Going first or going second. Which is nice. Guess I'll do the Dogman. Hopefully I don't discard the Dogman itself. Okay, that's good. I'm getting pretty lucky here with summoning the right kinds of monsters. So I can chain block. It's not really gonna make a difference, but yeah, it would be also nice if Saryuja was at more than just one, because the draw effect is really nice, but unfortunately it's not. I can still make it work though if I get lucky enough. Okay, hopefully I don't discard the Doom here. What's nice is that, like, now I can easily co-link the Nightmares. Saryuja makes it easy to co-link the Nightmares. But unfortunately, I don't really have. They're only really good if my opponent actually has a spell or trap, or because I can't target one of my own anyway. So they're actually kind of dead. Only one I can really make use of is a unicorn, since I can technically target my stuff, but it's not very good either. So they're not very good when I'm going first. I guess I kind of have to continue trying to get some good stuff here. I can't special summon the Doom. I'll just hopefully discard the Doom, whatever. I have multiple Dooms though. Okay, Jackalope, not too terrible. I guess I'll just do the snake here. Oh, I must have already special summoned it. I should probably done the Jackalope instead then. Probably, if only I had 3 level 8s. And the level 7 also requires 3. So maybe I should go for a level 4. Oh yeah, I do have one card that can reset my graveyard. Forgot about Emerald. So there's also that one. I think I'd rather do this. So I should bring out one of the level 4s. I'm just gonna bring out this then. Okay, now I can go for an Exceed. So I can draw 2 discard, or I can shuffle 3, draw 1. I think I'd rather shuffle 3, draw 2, discard 1. Oh yeah, this can also get out monsters from my graveyard. Technically, that's cool. Okay, I guess I'll go for Dugress. Draw 2, discard 1. It's unfortunate I have to detach 2. Okay, Brow isn't bad. And that does count as an effect, so that's nice. Pretty much have to use Thunderbird. Okay. I was actually hoping that Gallis would be sent. Okay, guess I... So that's what my opponent has engraved. I guess I can go with Doc to at least get the Birdman in hand. I might want to try to get him one more. And I already used the discard. Could do also, but yeah, we'll add the... I guess that's technically 2 out of 3. So I guess I can still go with that. So maybe I nah. Oh, I have to use a Sayuja. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm just going to end there. Yeah, see, it's just not very likely. Like, you think the danger is so good, but like, you run out of resources. You can run out of resources pretty quick, even if you are getting kind of lucky. Sending a card isn't too bad. Should probably set one of my level 8s, and I have 3 level 8s. Probably set the Ogopogo. If my opponent is going to try attacking, I can actually go into the Giant Trainer. He's also one of the better. Ah, that sucks. I should have really put him in defense. Okay. Well, I can still just summon the last level 8, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for a Jackalope. And then the Giant Trainer basically gets me 3 draws. So he's really nice. Bigfoot doesn't really make a difference. Okay, here we go. So now I can go for the Giant Trainer. Because this is at most 2 draws versus Giant Trainer being, yeah, 3, I think. Pretty sure Giant Trainer is more. Oh, and also he does a little burn too, I guess. Which is more, actually. I still think the Giant Trainer is better. I'm just gonna go with Giant Trainer here. And then I can do this 3 times. Can't battle, but it doesn't matter. It's also gonna guarantee, what is it, 2400 damage? Dogman. It's not too bad. Gallis also. Phoenix. This is discard by cost, so it won't trigger Brow, unfortunately. But I think I might. No. I should probably do the Gallis. Should probably do Gallis now. Okay, now I can do Dogman. Hopefully I discard the Brow. Of course I didn't. Okay, but... Man, this stinks. I wonder if I should almost use this to special summon the Brow and then just use it to go into a... Oh wait, no, but I need it as discard fodder still. Okay, I guess I'm pretty much gonna have to. Guess I'll just use those two. I think I need him as for the unicorn though. So I better go for... Guess I have to use these two. I do get to draw at least. Okay, so now I can go into the unicorn, which I think I will. Yeah. Wait, hold on. How does a unicorn work? Oh. I think I can just use... I don't think my opponent has a special monster, so I'm just gonna go with the unicorn instead. Oh, you treat him as... and then I have to use up that. Okay, I guess I might as well put it here. And then at least I get the Ogo Pogo ability as well. I guess I'll put this back. Draw a card, yes. Send a danger. Probably one of the ones that don't matter as much. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I guess I pretty much have to end here. At least my opponent's playing a slower deck, which is another one that main... Yeah, I'm playing one of the less difficulty opponents. Oh, hey, Ernest, Alibi, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you. I was focused. So, I'm pretty sure I draw 2 here. Yeah, that's very nice. Because of the unicorn. So, yeah. As I was telling here, I'll say another fun fact. I'm starting to try to go out 3 times per week for 20 minutes to do some reading, and also like they say it's a good idea to at least to do that for some sun. So I've been trying to focus more on good stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the jackalope. I guess it's not too bad. I got a summon here at least. Oh boy. Really doesn't matter what I summon. Probably one of the ones that don't matter as much. So the Thunderbird. I could get a guaranteed draw with the Cerberus. I would have to use up the unicorn, or I could try my luck with the Bigfoot. I think I'm gonna... Oh, actually, this is really nice, because now I can special summon the Birdman. Get the Thunderman bird back in my hand. So I didn't use the Thunderbird's effects yet. I should have... If I would have known, I would have summoned out the Nessie. I guess that's another nice thing about Thunderbird, though. I mean... Birdman. Hopefully it's a Thunderbird good. It's not too bad. Although if it was a Nessie, I would have been able to add another. At least I'm still able to destroy the set. Okay, so now I can go for 3. I guess I might as well do the Chupacabra here. Because if I go for this, I don't think my opponent actually special summon anything. I don't think they special summon this either. Yeah, I don't think they did any special summoning. And unfortunately the Cerberus can only destroy special summon stuff. I guess I'll have to do the Chupacabra. So I got to special summon one of them. Guess it doesn't really matter too much. Probably want to make sure I do an Earth if I can't. Oh wait, no, they're all dogs. Crap. What's my Earth then? Oh, maybe I can't bring out the Earth Trauma guy. I guess I'll just do another Bigfoot. At least that gives me 3,000 attackers. Oh, this gives me an Earth. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I'm just gonna battle. So yeah, I could just get gained through damage, but I don't want to do it that way. I will make sure my opponent has less stuff though. Hopefully they don't destroy my Birdman. Although I'm not sure if I have I should almost get out there. Unless the plan is summon something. How much? I could at least try. I don't know. I don't think I have any level rank 3s. So that's won't really help. Yeah, and man. And getting out the Exceed again doesn't really help either. Because it needs material. I guess I can just do the Doom as long... I don't know. How many of each do I have? I have one Doom, looks like, 2 Gallis, so it's probably better if I bring out the Gallis since I have more Gallises in my grave. And then hopefully that doesn't get destroyed then. Okay, my opponent just said a bunch of stuff. The Unicorn is nice for the extra draw. I suppose with the 2 Birdmans, you could technically do an infinite loop where you keep returning one and then the other, but that doesn't really do much for you. I don't actually know if I want to, no. Yeah. Does this work if it's face down? I'm not sure. I guess I should test it. I don't really want to get rid of the Gallis. Yeah, okay, I guess maybe I should just keep destroying my opponent's stuff. Because, yeah, I think at this point, pretty much focus on just... Luckily with the solid... Oh, this is... Oh, it's the ugly that special summons itself to the opponent's field. But they can't do that while I believe that I have a full. So, I guess I'll just have to end here, because I still don't have the Doom. But I have a full field, so... Oh wait, but I have links to make sure it's not full for long. I guess I'll have to hope to get lucky. Here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hope for the best. Okay, that's not terrible. Now I can add that. Okay, so I'm gonna try the... Oh wait, but I have a full field, so I have to get rid of a few cards. So I'm almost glad that the card I discarded was an Nessie. Okay, and so now I have to go for... Okay, good, it wasn't the Birdman. There's the Doom. Yes, I might as well do this. Asa. So now you can see it in action. Maybe not for very long since... Ooh, oh yeah, this, I forgot this also has a draw effect. I forgot Frigid had a draw effect. Oh, there's another Doom anyway. Guess I'll place one of them on the bottom. Okay, now I can know some of the Doom. Now I can do the Birdman combo. Return Gallis, it negates Gallis effect because it's an Earth, it won't be negated by Doom. So at least you'll be able to see it in action a few times. Return the Gallis. It's very important that you make sure you return the Gallis specifically. I guess you could just basically return the rest of your field with 2 technically. But yeah, mainly return the Gallis to get the burn over and over. And you can... Dang, I'm out of cards. I didn't get to show the full burn. Whatever. I'll just have to finish him off the old-fashioned way. At least you saw it a little bit. I didn't realize I was already out of cards. Man. I guess that's another weakness. If you don't really have... I mean, technically I do have ways of returning cards, but... yeah. Had to finish them off with damage. I suppose that is another weakness, is that, like, you might have to find alternatives once you run out of cards in the deck. Luckily that was solo mode, it was easy enough to take them out by battle damage. Kind of expensive, and I don't think it's like very good. I mean, I'm not sure like how good you can necessarily get it. I mean, you could play Vanaselfs maybe 2, but really only one of the major pieces are Earth, so the other 2 aren't. And then the thing about the Vanaself is that once you activate them, you can't go for the FK that turn, which kind of sucks. Because, like, once you activate a Vanaself, you can no longer activate non-Earth effects. So you can't really play Vanaselfs with the dangers anyway. Anyway, next card, next 2 decks I think are a lot stronger here. This one is also kind of like a look into like the past, like how people utilize the Genex. I guess all 3 of these decks I kind of look into the past. The next one here is Water. Yeah, one of the cool things you can do with Genex Undying is you can not only use it to help, set up some frog plays, or you could also use it to send an Angler so that you can set up some of your rank 2 plays. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to show off is a really cool strategy you can do if your opponent simply has one monster. Like, you can do a little bit of a sunfish combo to make sure that basically no matter how high the attack is, as long as it's decent enough, you can get an OTK with the sunfish play. So that's really cool, though. So I'm gonna try not to use up all my Nimble stuff so I can show that off. Probably gonna focus on setting my frogs off first. And then, like, of course, this adds Genex controller, so you basically have to play Genex controller also. But I am playing a few other cards which will help me either which will basically help me add the Undying into my hand a little quicker. And then I also have Avarice, in case I need to put cards back, either to make sure I can still have the Sunfish combo ready to go with the Ninja Shadow Mosquito, or if I need to place Genex controllers back into the deck. And it's actually really cool that I can get Avarice from one of the structure decks. I believe it's a Utopia one. So this is actually fairly easy to get into. This is a little less expensive. Like, you don't really need to play Morganite, and like, if you were like actually playing this, you probably run hand traps too. But since I'm not running hand traps, I figure I might as well play Morganite, because it can also help with double summoning. Can be pretty nice here, because then it can help me go into the Synchro, Link, or maybe Exceed plays a little bit easier if I can get double summon. And also the draw 2 is nice as well. And then of course I got a little bit of a Paleozoic engine too to help support the rank 2 plays. Yeah. Okay, so that, and then of course like a few other cards helps to help like constitute the fact that Angler is a good card to send with the Spin, or although I'm not sure if I necessarily want to be doing that, but I could just send one of my other level 2s if I don't want to send the Angler, because I kind of want to make sure I have the setup needed for the Ninja Shadow Mosquito. It might be okay though, like if like I happen to have Avarice and I can put them back in anyway. And then Elf is there for helping to get my level 2s or Link 2s out of my graveyard. And then like keep going into like extra plays with them. Area is because I have a lot of waters. And it's all, and I also have a lot of search targets, since a lot of them have like really low defense, which is basically what area cares about anyway. And then of course I got the Genex. I might not be able to go into all of these necessarily. Actually, I think for this deck I made sure I could go into all of these. These are all the synchros I can go into. So maybe in case I can make some synchro plays, maybe I could show off some of the Genex synchros. That's not really one of my major goals for this deck. Although it does make it so that Genex controller pulls a little bit more weight. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? Here, first I need to do the duel. What was the duel? Oh yeah, of course the first duel took a while because of like how it was, but that should be okay. I'm glad I started a little bit sooner to make up for the fact that this Genex burn deck would probably take a while, which I kind of figured it might, but I wasn't exactly sure how it would turn out. So 16 minutes is Genex burn duel, and then I'll go so I think it's 45, I'm gonna say 44 minutes is well, what is it? I need to change decks here real quick. Genex Water. Genex Water. So this one is mostly showing off the power of Undying. The last one was showing off the power of Birdman. This one is showing off the power of Undying. And all of these are kind of like more old school decks because I kind of remember a deck like these were being utilized in the past. And I also kind of have an old school deck with the Eldritch too that I think I'm going to end up playing. I was pondering between that and a different thing, but I think it would be cooler to show off like old school decks because it's always nice to like look into the past, I think. Oh yeah, I guess one of the downsides is like I basically want to activate this after I do the Swap Frog because otherwise I can't do the hand effect of Swap Frog either. But that's okay. Like once I basically do the Swap Frog once, I pretty much won't be needing to use that again. I guess maybe since I have more than just the Frog Engine as waters, but really it's fine. Yeah, see, and this is not nice. Yeah, see, and then on Genex Crusher, now I can like normal summon the thing that I add right away, which is really nice. And I can't attack just yet anyway. So I might as well. Oh, and also I didn't realize this was also a level 2. That's really nice as well. So I might as well summon this. Add the turbo. Oh, this is engine is for getting into the. Oh yeah, no, this is a. Okay, so it's not gonna get me there right away. But the Morganite does help me get there a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, and another thing about these is a lot of these only get their effects on normal summon, which is why I can't really special summon them. I guess I might as well go for the Sprite. I don't know. Area's not bad. Area can help me add the, which is basically what I want to be doing anyway, the sunfish, but I think it's fine. I'm just going to do the Morganite here. Okay, I got an additional normal summon here now. Basically a better double summon with a bit more restrictions. The hand restriction can be pretty big a lot of the time. So I guess I might as well go for the sprint now. Probably should use up not the Swap Frog so I can keep a level 2 on the field. So now I can go for the maybe I should almost just send the sunfish. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking I should almost just send the sunfish. I'm also not playing Gigantic Sprite here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the sunfish, and I can basically hopefully my opponent summons attack position monster, otherwise it doesn't really work as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna send the sunfish to kind of just try to show off that combo. Yeah. Now I can do the Ronin play. Make sure I have the elf to summon the sunfish with. Hopefully my opponent doesn't destroy the elf. Okay, so now I might as well go for the elf here just so I have it. Although I don't really, I guess I can just summon the Ronin because that's unlikely to be destroyed. since that's so much attack, so much defense. And even if my opponent threatens me, I can always do the Dynamiscus, so I should be fine. Yeah, this combo should be much easier to show off than the Genex Burn combo. I'm gonna wait for my opponent to go into... Okay, now I'm gonna do it. I don't show off the Genex combo. At least I showed off a little bit of it. Yeah, but mostly I want to show off one of the reasons the mosquito can be not bad. Although you do need to be playing a fairly good size Nimble engine for this, which isn't necessarily the best thing. So I probably wouldn't do this in my Sprite Live Twin deck, so that's why I'm showing it here. So, oh, but it got rid of the monster. I need to keep the monster. Well, I can always just... Okay, well, I get to draw 2. Dang it. Well, it's fine. I guess I'll just summon out the Swamp Frog here. Oh wait, do I have other Aquas before? No, I don't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go for a Ninja Shadow Mosquito here. Might as well play it out right away, because it can't be destroyed by battle. I don't want to do that. I might as well do the Crusher play though. Adding the Turbo. Set the Canadia, but... Okay, I think at this point... I want to show it off to its full, so I don't want to attack at all. Okay. I need to make sure it's still an attack. So... Probably should just leave it there, but... Man, I can't... No, but I can go into another elf during my turn, so it's fine. Maybe I just put out the Crusher, though, just so I have another material. No. Yeah, I thought so. I mean... I think it keeps it. Yeah, it keeps it. Inflict damage to your opponent. Yeah, I can just do it. I guess I'll do the Ronin. And it also should keep the counter. That's also kind of nice, but although when you're probably winning the same turn you bring out anyway. In this case, I didn't. That's fine though. So now I can just go into another elf here because I need to get out the Sunfish. Luckily, I didn't draw any of the Nimble stuff either, so that's really good. It's all in the deck. So now I can just do that. Don't want to do the spin. Okay. There's the Sunfish. So here's the really cool thing. Okay, now I can go into battle. I attack with the Sunfish. I want to make sure I inflict the damage. So pretend I had an empty field where I just had the mosquito and the sunfish here. So now I can send the angler in order to special summon another sunfish. And then with the angler, that gives me 2... Oh, I guess since you have beaver at 1, I mean, I guess you would basically have to summon another. It's fine, though. It's still quite a bit. Like, and now you can just ram all of these. So right here, inflicting more damage. You still take damage yourself, but generally opponents taking more damage. Do I have another sunfish? I don't think so. I guess you kind of have to. I guess it's mandatory that you have to send one at least. Oh no. What is that? 18? So I guess we can pretend this is the last sunfish here. So unfortunately you basically do need to make sure you can do the sunfish basically twice. Otherwise it won't be enough. Unless the opponent had a bigger monster on the field. But luckily I have these two, so it's fine. And it also does destroy the monsters. Oh wait, no, you inflicted damage before. Oh yeah, that's right. You inflict the damage before you get the attack through. So that's also really nice. So that also helps make sure that your opponent's dead before you are. Yeah. It kind of just feels like an alternative to playing like Gamma Burst. Although it's a little bit, although it maybe makes it so that you don't have to necessarily go into Gamma Burst because you also have that way. So but I kind of like having both the Gamma Burst and the Mosquito. I probably will put in the Mosquito too. For my sprites. I didn't get it through the Legacy Pack, but I decided like, at this point, I do want to show it off, so I decided, yeah, let's craft it. Yeah, but unfortunately, if you just had the sunfish and the mosquito against something that's like 1800 attack, for example, unfortunately, you kind of need to go into one extra monster. So maybe put an extra Nimble that just is dead if you happen to draw it. That's maybe not very good. Because I think there is at least one more Nimble that you can run to get up to the part where like because unfortunately the beavers kind of even like how kind of breaks that apart, making you kind of have to play. But I mean, you probably have extra monsters, so it's probably not a problem most of the time anyway. And Mosquito is good without the sunfish route, but it does feel nice. I want to show it off a bit. Because, like, I just heard about it, like, I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I think I'm going to show that off. Made it seem like it would be worth it to craft the Mosquito for. Mosquito Exceed for. So I need to see when the Star of the Duel was here. Oh man, it's already gone. Yeah, it's mainly due to the fact that the Genex burn took so long though. Let's see. I'm gonna say 50 minutes. So 50 minutes was luckily this one didn't take nearly as long though. I didn't think it would though. Especially since the OTK is a lot easier to pull off. There's so many ways you can like make sure you get into the graveyard right away and then special summon out again. So now I can I'm gonna say 1 hour and 6 minutes is the... This is the Genex Miss Valley deck overview. Genex Miss Valley deck overview. This one is also showing off the power of Birdman, albeit in a slightly different way. But maybe with this one, I'll be more willing to go to utilize the Genex engine a bit more. Maybe even go into a few of the Genex synchros this time, because I haven't really showed off them very much, and I did craft all of them, so I might as well show it off if I can. This one I mostly want to show off the mosquito play. Genex Miss Valley. There it is. Okay, so talking about this one a little bit. Colossus is also in here because I mean I already happen to have it too, and it's cool that it's glossy. That's nice. But yeah, it's in here because there is at least one Miss Valley Thunder, this one, so I can easily proc that effect and then go into this, but not that I really need to as much for my opponent here, since they're just since it's just solo mode. It's a lot better though if you're doing ranked to do that play if you can. Hyper Librarian is here because I do have ways to go into him. This is a level 1 tuner right here, and then I can make a level 4 non-tuner to go into him. But I'm not sure how many, and I think this one, like, I basically just put in all the Genex synchros, so I'm not sure if I can go into all of these, but I can try to go into at least the ones I can go into. And then there's a few cards that can help swap out the field spells, since there's one that's good, since a lot of my guys are wing beasts. Also, it has some useful effects. And then Genex, and then Divine Wind of Miss Valley. This is the reason why Birdman is so good, because when one of them gets returned to my hand, not only do I get to special summon a deck, but maybe if the card return was a Thunderbird, this doesn't care how it gets returned to hand, just that does, I get to special summon it right back. And that allows me to go right away into a level 6 if I really want, a level 6 synchro if I really want to. Although, I think all my level 6 requires Genex controller, so. But at least some of these don't require a Genex controller specifically as a tuner. Anyway. Oh yeah, and then Catacall is good because, like, I have a lot of winged beasts, mainly. Of course, like, Harpy Dancer also acts as another way to return my cards to my hand. Oh yeah, and another nice thing is that, like, with the Simorgh link, it's really easy to set up the play where I have a Thunderbird and Apex Avian, and I can basically just negate all my opponent's card effects by just continually adding the Thunderbird back to my hand and re-summoning it, and then with its own effect, and then I can just keep negating stuff. So that's pretty cool as well. Also, they pair pretty well with the Simorghs because these kind of make themselves win, which I guess is kind of nice as well. So it can help proc I think it helps proc the Divine Wind of Miss Valley. But yeah, it also can just like act as an additional summon when I summon one of my Wing Beast monsters, which most of the Miss Valley Miss cards are. And the cool thing about Divine Wind and Miss Valley is it just summons any level 4 low wind, so that's really nice. But unfortunately, this is only treated as wind while on the field, so it won't be summoning this, though. It can summon this one still, and this one isn't. I guess I could return to hand and just get the normal summon later, so I can add some more card. And I think once I added some more card, I think the whole like play of this is that you're adding the Bird of Perfection, maybe if you don't want to add the field spell. And I think the Simorgh Bird of Perfection can still get its effect. Though I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Maybe. And of course there's Dark again, because I am running a few Dark monsters. And then Shirag, because once again running a lot of the Wing Beasts. So he'll be pretty to go into. He's also got that nice Banish effect that can keep proccing every turn, even my opponent's turn. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna probably try going into the Link as well to kind of show off the infinite negate strategy as well. But I might try to go into a few of the Genex synchros just to show off a few of them at least, because I haven't really been doing that. Anyway, as always, if anyone has any additional questions, you can feel free to ask, but for now, I'll just go into the duel here. So 1 hour and 12 minutes is going to be Genex Mist Valley duel. Okay. Okay, let's switch the decks. Okay, so yeah, but like for at least for now, I don't have to do any more schooling, so that's very nice. So that means I can basically get started on some of my other stuff a little bit quicker, which is nice, because how I was doing it before was I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, how I was doing before, where I was basically having to devote at least an hour or so to the first part of the day to get my schooling, to getting some of my more of my schooling done. But that's nice that I can basically take a little bit of a break from that and just do other things instead a little bit sooner. Yeah, there's a lot, like, I'm still not done with the achievements for Mass Effects. Like, some of them are quite tedious, and there's quite a few. Like, you have to basically do a lot of playthroughs. And for some of the playthroughs, you have to, get a lot of the side quests done as well. So I'm kind of focused on, like, the ones where I complete the majority of the games with certain teammates. Oh yeah, this also returns. But yeah, Genex Alley Birdman is definitely one of the best returners, because it can just return stuff while in the hand, while these other ones have to be on the field in order to return stuff. So I guess I might as well... Okay, returning 1 Mist Valley, so this one was allowed me to special. So I might as well do the Thunderbird play here. So that's cool. Now I can activate the Thunderbird, allow me to go into Colossus. So I was able to go into that right away. That's nice. Now my opponent can't really add cards to the hand, and also it can protect itself by banishing my Thunderbird if I really need to. Which I don't think I will. I guess I attack a little bit. Although I kind of don't want to finish on my opponent until I show off the things I want to show off. I do have the Genex controller, so maybe I will be able to go into a synchro. Ooh, I also have the... There's the Birdman. So, will I be able to go into synchro? If not, okay, it looks like I will be able to. So, if I use Win nothing happens. So yeah, it looks like that's not really a great one. Oh, that's nice. I can go into this. This is a lot better. And then I can destroy my opponent's spell or trap. Although I could also bring out Ancient Fairy Dragon, which I should probably do that. Yeah, I basically need to. So what I'm gonna do is I don't want to give up Genex controller just yet. So although, yeah, no, I think I basically need, because I don't have too high of levels. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and, I guess, bring out the shaman here. Or if I bring out the shaman, like, what would that even do? Oh wait, I get to special summon level 4. I think I can use both. Yeah, I can use both. But if I... It's fine, I have more than one controller. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use up the controller. Oh. Dang. Also, this pairs really well with the Miss Valley because it also happens to gain 500 attack. That's cool. Not really that necessary. Does it come back though? Yeah, it does come back. At least. Okay, well. That field spell is going to be a little annoying. I think it also affects my opponent too. And it's needed. It's a needed effect. It's mandatory. So it also screw up my opponent. No problem. Now I can go for it. Yeah, so I can go into any of these, but I'm gonna go into the Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then that way I can destroy the field spell. So I think I'll go for the Divine Wind. Oh, that's kind of nice. Wing Beast monsters for 1 less tribute. No, I'm gonna go for the Divine Wind because I can add the other one with that one Simorgh. So, luckily this can be any wind, so even if I return the Genex Turbo, that will also work. So I'll just do that so I can get an ad anyway. So now I can do the Genex Turbo. And also, when this is added to the hand, I get to special summon it. That's really nice. But I think it's a hard once per turn. Hold on, let me see. So I guess... Oh yeah, from your deck to your hand. So it wouldn't work if I return to a hand with Birdman. It's not like the Miss Valley cards. But I'll just return the Turbo, since that's a win. And because I return a win, I get to do the Divine Wind of Miss Valley. And fortunately, this is only on no summon. So actually, And you can normal summon one wind. Ooh, that's nice. That's not bad. Then you can normal summon one wind. But okay, I think I pretty much. No, this will be fine. Turns the hand. Too bad the Birdman doesn't actually win. I don't think I have a win. I think that's. Is this a hot? No, it's not hard ones per turn. That's kind of cool. But I guess I'll go with the. I guess I can go with this one since it does have a graveyard effect. Kind of cool. Yeah, I guess I can just go with. I could return the Miss Condor to the hand, so somehow. I guess I'll just go with. I don't know though. I guess it depends on what level sinker I want to go into. Actually, I probably want to go into this. This requires just one of them being a wing beast. Okay, let's go into that first then. So I want to make sure that the card I bring out is wing beast. I guess a shaman. Guess I can just go for shaman here. Guess what I could technically do is put this back. Oh, but I can go into these, but still I don't really. Rather go into Simorgh first. Yeah, too bad. Oh yeah, this isn't once per turn. Oh, that's nice, but yeah, then I guess I could return the Ancient Fairy Dragon to max deck. Guess I could do that. Oh, I can't return the Birdman? I don't understand why I can't return the Birdman. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this to special summon a level 4 lower guy. Guess I'll special summon the Turbo. Triforce. I want to bring. I need to use this at least. I'm just gonna use those three. Does my opponent run Dark? No. No Darks yet, at least. Okay, so now I should be able to do the Simorgh play. Special summon from your hand or deck. Oh, I have to bring out. Ooh. Well, I might as well do the Apex Avian, I guess. At least. Man, but I need the other guy. I want to show off the Infinite Negate. Well, I'm not sure how well, though. It's all dependent on how many effects my opponents wants to activate in turn. guess I'll just negate that. See, it's just not very good unless I actually have the other guy. See, and now I can special summon it, but it's not really as good now. I guess I'll just work on special summoning it though, at least. Maybe my opponent won't try to kill it. Or my opponent will. Dang it. See, I don't have the infinite negates because I had to return the apex. Dang it, and now I lost the bird. Guess I'll just special summon the dancer. Dang it. There's another controller. Man. Probably. I can't go for Triforce. It doesn't gain anything off of win. I guess I'll just go for a planner here. Oh yeah, this also allows me to have the Burn Man, which is kind of nice. Okay, now I can go for Axel. So I think I will. Discard one card to special summon level 4 little machine. I guess I'll discard one of the Apex Avian. I don't really need both. Or I can special summon a Turbo. Or I can special summon the... I actually kind of like doing the Turbo because of the synergy it has with Divine Wind. Ah, man, if only I had... Oh, I do have another Thunderbird, so I can actually show it off. I think I will then. Can actually show it off now. It's real nice. Oh. Guess I can't. Dang it. Oh, wait. Does this... Yeah, from your hand to deck. Nice. Nice. Okay. My opponent still doesn't have any dark, so I'm just gonna... Now I really want to show off the infinite negate power, so I'm gonna keep the spider up. But I will get rid of the Genex controller. This doesn't need... Hope. Okay, good. It doesn't have to special summon it to a zoning points too. So I should be good here. So now I should be able to do the Simorgh play to special summon the Apex Alien. And now I have the infinite negates. So now I can show that off. Just return the Thunderbird and keep special summoning it. Or my opponent just destroys it. Of course they're not gonna fall into that. Whatever. It's still nice though. For constantly being able to special summon different things. Maybe I'll just do the Hoppy Dancer. Yeah. Then you can... I'm just gonna go for the Triforce. It's not gonna gain... I'll go for Dark. No. I mean, at least... I'm gonna summon the one that can destroy it. Oh, that needs to be a Genex controller. No, this works. No, some monster, sure. I probably should just normal summon this one. And then this will allow me to return something to the hand. Sure, the Apex Avian. Get to trigger that. I think I'll do the level 2 guy. And then now I can go for the Hyper Liberian. Start drawing cards off of that. And then what do I need to go into for the level 4 win, which is a turbo? But I can also use this. Or I can just use the Hoppy Dancer. There's a lot I can use. I think I'm gonna go for the turbo though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the turbo here. Get the ad. And then I can go for the... Wait, what? Oh. Oh, yeah. Fine, I'll go for Triforce even though it doesn't do anything. Oh, it's banished when it leaves the field? Okay. Oh, nice. The Neutron. I guess I'll just go for the Neutron here. Oh, wow. Oh, its attack becomes double? That's awesome. Guess I can just go for Dark now. Use a Triforce I don't really have much need for. Whatever. Okay, well, at least I showed off a little bit of the Genex Synchros this time. And I did show off the... I tried showing off the Infinite Negate power with the Apex Avian. I think you understand. It's just going to keep returning that little guy to the hand. Only problem with it is if you can't really have a way to protect it from being destroyed by battle, the opponent can maybe just like... But it does force them to have to go into the battle phase though. So it kind of forced them to give up the battle phase. And if you have like a lot of those little guys, maybe like they can't really stop it. Anyway, there's the 3 duels. So, completed that. So, the next one, just give a little bit of a spoiler. The next solo mode for Monday, the one that's on Monday, will be probably on Monday unless something comes up with Mastel. Or something comes up for me where I can't do a video. But otherwise it will be Alab Justice. And it's another one where I couldn't find the deck, so I just had to turn to a YouTube video that kind of gave me the gist of how to build up the Alab Justice. I think it was a lot easier with Genex because I kind of just used like memory of like, and kind of like my own logic of how to build these different decks. It wasn't too hard either because I was basically just using cards that would like help me get to the other pieces for each of the different decks, and I was like, hey, this one helps me get to the Birdman, so I guess I'll show that off too. But I didn't really want to use that for the, and technically I could have used that for the burn, but I wasn't trying to get like a random normal summon just so I could add the Birdman. I was kind of trying to save the normal summon for the Doom in case I could get the FTK in one turn, which fortunately I wasn't able to, but just in case I could have. Okay, so I'm going to try to go quicker through the Mastel news. Looks like there's only one, so it shouldn't take me that long at all. But if anyone's, I'll say it, if anyone's into the second stage of the Duelist Cup, you still have time to get there. Like, once the second stage begins, it's not like they make it so that you can't if you're not there. You still can, but if anyone is there already, good job. I know it's not like the easiest thing ever, no matter what deck you're playing, like, and I want to like just firmly believe that. So good job to everyone, and if anyone is watching who wants to get to the tippy top, like, I know there's very few people who like are willing to devote that time, but if you're watching now, maybe like then like you seem to be a pretty good player, because I think like even if you devote a lot of time, it still takes a little bit of skill. So there it is, just real quick if you want to look at it. And also you still have time to finish up the missions. I probably won't be finishing up the missions for the Duels Cup, but good luck to everyone who still needs to themselves. Oh yeah, it's not. Oh yeah, it is time. So the new Duel Live should be here. Yeah, there it is. So I'll go Duel Live first. So this is basically Mastel missions at this point. So I'm gonna say 1 hour and 39 minutes. We'll be trying to get the Mastel missions done as quickly as possible, and once again using the Duelist Cup for it, because I still need, because maybe I can get a few Duelist Cup missions done at the same time. At least get a few more gems. Not all of them, but a few more. Yeah. And if anyone else is still going through school, good luck. And I know, like, it's probably for the majority of people, it's probably not getting into finals this soon. The only reason I did finals was because you could basically do finals at any time. So I decided I'll just get them over with. Like, I guess one of the nice things about doing a class strictly online, because I think most of the time that's what you can do. Anyway, so I got the Duel Live mission done. And now I can do a few of the dailies, because I should have, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to do at least 2. And one of them is Winnable, so that should be easy. Hopefully I can, like, get that pretty easy. And hopefully I don't get any disconnects. Because the thing that sucks about disconnect is that, like, you basically lose all progress on your missions. Because, like, even if the disconnect isn't your fault, which really stinks. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to disenchant a few cards once again to get the Ally of Justice decks, but I'm not too worried. And I do have still excess CP remaining from the last time I did like a bunch of disenchants. I'm trying to still be smart with the cards I do disenchant, not breaking my sprite deck of course, but I did have to make a few hard decisions. Try to make sure that I don't, of course, break apart any of the decks I'm planning to build for this solo mode, of course, either. So I might as well do Lila so I can go into the one that draws me a card. Hopefully it doesn't... I think Duel Lockbird is okay. I don't know if I really need to care. Actually, Duel Lockbird isn't okay. Not with the sprites. No, I have to call by. I don't have a Duel Lockbird myself, so I have to call by. And I do have a cross out anyway, so any other stray hand trap I probably will end up having. Unless it's something like an effect veiler. Which I don't believe I have that either. Luckily I got the carrots, so I don't have to worry about like special summoning the carrot from my deck, using up one of my sprite effects for that. Good, they didn't negate that. Now I might as well do the jet here. Also, I'm protected from infinite with Crossout too, which is nice. Which is something that Call By can hit. So it's almost always better to use up Call By first anyway, I would say. I probably should just add the double cross here. For a little bit of extra disruption, since I already have the carrot. Probably won't be going to red, but I'm just gonna go into the swap frog play instead. So do the Leela and the jet here, so I can get the draw later on. So there's the gigantic. So first things first, activating the gigantic right away, and then I don't have to worry about Nibiru at this point. So I won't have to waste a cross out on potential Nibiru. So I'm gonna take off the Lila since I'm gonna need that later on. I'll go for Frog because I already... Oh, I actually didn't. No, I had a jet, just not the blue. But it's okay. It's okay, I think. Okay, now I can go for carrot. Now that I don't have to worry about Nibiru. Okay, so now I can go into Elf. Use those two so I can keep the key sequel on the field. And now I can go for the swap frog and get the other thing engraved, the Duke frog. And also I don't really show the swap frog play a whole bunch anyway, so nice to show you that I still care about it. It's just it's taken up a lot by like the fact that maybe I want to set up the live twin plays or the sprite plays, but occasionally I can go for it. Technically, I shouldn't have gone for it this time, but whatever. Not too worried. Looks like it's going fine anyway. Yeah, at least with like basically doing like this for the Swafog, it makes easier to also bring out the IP to kind of further protect myself. So now I might as well do the Ronin play. Banish the swap here. That's probably fine. Like, I mean, I had the jet was probably is the more important, and I already had the carrot, so like it's probably fine for the most part. Might as well do the Cacique. Also use that. Oh, but now I can't do the IP. Well, whatever. I do have the carrot to still negate Raigeki or the like. Okay, so I'll bring out the Cacique here. Okay, and then I can go for well, at least I have the Ronin as fodder negate. So that's good. And I still can hang on to, was able to hang on to the crossout. That's not bad. It's not a bad board state. Okay. So yeah, so I'm also like kind of like halfway done with the Paw Patrol World, and the reason why I'm playing that is because I'm basically trying to show it off to my sister. Oh yeah, and I did watch some pretty good movies, like Damsel. I thought that wasn't bad. Like apparently other people didn't really like it. Like, and they were saying like Millie's acting wasn't very good, but like I'm thinking like, well, does that mean that those people didn't like Stranger Things either? Because like she was also in that, so, and people seem to like that, so I don't really understand. Like if they're saying she's a bad actor, like then does that mean they didn't like Stranger Things either? I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get like like the other things that they were kind of coming across. So I don't know. I thought it was like, I was a little confused at first about like why, like it, like I thought it was only supposed to be 3. Well, I don't want to spoil it too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Sorry, I almost did. Whew, good. I was able to catch myself just in time. Because I forgot that it's a fairly new movie, so I'll wait I'm not sure. But if anyone wants to talk in private about it, like, feel free, and then I can let you know my thoughts. If anyone does want to know my thoughts about the movie. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And can't be that bad if it's like rated number 2 on Netflix. Not just any movie will get to that point. Ooh, I got a lot of the dailies done already, so that's very nice. So now I don't have to worry about dailies, which is good because getting to be a little late anyway. Still have to watch the Why I'm Afraid of Bees before Monday, but that should be easy enough. So I can like talk about the differences there. And then luckily the next book is like the Monster Blood 2 after that, which I do actually own. Like, there are several books, like, that I got from a book fair, but, like, Why Am I Afraid of Bees wasn't one of them. But luckily, Monster Blood 2, and maybe even the next one, are two that I may have actually picked up. So that's kind of nice. It's not, like, that big of a deal, but, like, and also that, book, the place called Heaven is actually, like, giving pretty good insight as well. Like, one of the things that was pretty big that I wasn't really thinking of before, but, like, actually does make sense, is the fact that near-death experience stories aren't actually, even though they might seem like they are because it's talking about heaven, but just because it's talking about heaven, or, like, it doesn't necessarily make it biblical. And near-death experiences aren't necessarily biblical, but it's still not. May not be the worst thing ever if it does help the person come to Jesus more. But I'm just saying, maybe not, like, take the actual stories with a grain of salt. Because, like, and basically the Bible is probably the biggest answer to that kind of stuff anyway. Yeah. Yes, I can do some legacy packs, though I did craft the mosquito, so there's less reason to go into these, but I'll still show them off. Oh yeah, and if anyone does want me to still do videos on secret packs, like going over all the secret packs or going over all the accessories, feel free to let me know, because I'm not sure if those are good ideas or not. So, but if you guys think it is, like, I can certainly go through them. So I think I'll just finish off with legacy pack opening. Oh wait, no, I almost forgot about the verse. I can't forget about the verse discussion. Speaking of, like, the Christian book. Yeah, I almost forgot about the verse. I can't forget about that. So 1 hour and 53 minutes will be the Bible verse discussion. So just waiting a few seconds, but I think by the time I finish typing, it should be almost time. Okay, I'll start talking about it now. So faith come. Okay, I'm gonna read off how YouVersion words it first. I know I normally don't, but I'll just do it this time. Faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word about Christ. And this is how New International Version puts it. Consequently, faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word about Christ. So this is Romans 10:17. Faith comes from hearing the message, which is the message about Jesus, which is basically the good news. Although it can be more than just about the resurrection. It's about, like, the life, like Jesus' life as a whole, what the Bible says, maybe. Yeah, what the Bible says mostly. That's basically the foundation. Yeah, which is what it's saying. So, and then faith, like, it's not just about reading, it's also about, like, maybe, like sharing that however you can with others. So I'm trying to find ways to share it, and you guys can let me know maybe ways you share it. Certainly wouldn't mind hearing that. And anyway, I think that'll do it with the Bible verse discussion. But of course, if you want to talk a little bit more, have me go more in depth, I certainly can. If you want to ask me in the comments when I make this into a video, or even on Facebook. And if you want to do anything else, like joining the High Tier group, that's also from Facebook. We still haven't created the Discord, but I'm not sure how good a Discord would go since barely anyone's talking now. So maybe we could even wait, like, maybe me and my friend could even wait until, like, people start talking, and then maybe a Discord would make more sense. I don't know. I'll just do 20 this time. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for at this point. Man, What would happen if I did get a mosquito from these packs? And I would be like, man. But I did get the third burner. That's kind of nice. Is this very good? I don't think so. I think it's mainly just the main, the main one that where the, I forget what it's called. I think it's ABC Dragon Buster or something. The one that like discards to like destroy, and then contribute itself to special summon 3 of your banished monsters. Oh, this one can also, but I think. Is that called for fusions? I don't think those are fusions. ABC Dragon Buster is definitely not the fusion I'm thinking about. I forget what the name of that one fusion is. Definitely have a lot of Black Skull Dragons now. Tyrant's Throws. I mean, I guess that's good if like you have a lot of like normals to throw around. And you're not really playing a lot of effect monsters yourself, so maybe it could be good in the Phantasm deck. Burner though is pretty cool. It's another way to bring out the blaster. That's really cool, I think. So I think it has potential. Hero's Bond is actually pretty. You know, Hero's Bond is kind of good if you're looking to kind of swarm the field, kind of going for that kind of hero strategy. Yeah, but I think I'm going to give it up to Burner. I can see that having potential. Tyrant Throw's not necessarily too bad in a deck like Phantasm Spiral, though. Maybe even an Eldritch. Although, like, the Eldritch is technically an effect, so you won't be able to special summon the... Oh wait, while it's on the field, but it might be good in. Actually, I can definitely see it being good in Phantasm Spiral, and like, it's probably worth it since it like stays on the field. That's a pretty good big downside. Like, and as long as it doesn't matter to you, it can definitely hurt a lot of decks if it stays on the field. But I don't think a lot of Phantasm Spiral players actually use it. I don't think it's too bad though. But yeah, I'm gonna give it up to mainly Tyrant's Throws, but like as my favorite SR, I'm gonna give it up to Burner. If anyone has any different picks, you can feel free to let me know. If anyone has any fun facts you want to give about any of these cards, you can feel free. Also say that. Oh yeah, Tower of Babel, I think. Tower of Babel is kind of cool. Like, this is kind of a fun card as well. Like, whoever activates the force spell, basically, takes 3,000 damage. So there's actually a lot you can do with this card. Like, you can basically, like, activate 2 spells in the hope your opponent activates 1 more, but then it basically makes it so that neither player can activate spells, or maybe you don't activate very many spells, but then you give your opponent to activate a few spells. So there's like different strategies you can do with this card. It's kind of seems like a fun kind of like mini game to play with the opponent here. Like, I kind of like these kinds of cards. So I'm gonna I'm gonna give this up to my favorite rare card, just because it kind of creates a fun minigame in my opinion. And also, like, this is my very first copy of it too, so that's kind of cool. I wonder how I wonder how the AI would react to this card. I wonder. Oh wait, no, I mean not firstly. I wonder how the AI would react to this card being played. If they would even want to play spells. It may keep the AI from even wanting to play spells. Or maybe they just wouldn't care, like if they have greater than 3,000 life points. I'm thinking how they would react is they probably would play spells until the very last, like, 4th counter, and then they probably just stop playing spells. So I think if you want to, like, a way to maybe mess with an AI that, like, happens to play a lot of spells, like maybe Tower Battle, but I mean, it's so easy to beat them anyway. But, like, if you want to, like, have fun with them a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of nice, like, playing these kinds of cards and seeing how they would react, I would say. I don't really care that much, but maybe if anyone else wants to share a video of playing Tower Battle against the AI and then just seeing how they respond. But yeah, of course, if they destroy it, though, that's kind of anticlimactic. But I think a lot of the times, like, the opponent's not necessarily going to be able to destroy it. Anyway, what I think you can do is I think you can activate in the midst of a spell being activated, and then maybe there'd be a spell counter. So maybe that's a way to easily get the first on, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, that's going to do it. So, yeah. I need to say when the Legacy Pack opening was. It was basically 1 hour 50. Should I say 1 hour and 55 minutes? Yeah, I think it was 1 hour and 55 minutes. I'm gonna just say 1 hour and 55 minutes. Legacy Pack opening. Yeah, I think I did that on purpose. Legacy Packs opening because it was multiple. I'm just gonna put it there, even if it wasn't exactly 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay, so that's gonna pretty much do it. But if anyone has any, like, questions they want to ask, like, feel free to still ask them before I leave. I'll give you a few minutes to maybe get anything else you want to say off your chest. Also, thank you to everyone who did leave a comment. Ernest and Go, Ernest Ellaby and Go Gamer. And thank you to all the lurkers who came up, and thank you to anyone who might have subscribed or liked during this video. I just didn't see it because I haven't want to play. I gotta remember. Sure, I can play before. It's not. It's still a while before I need to worry about eating, so I can definitely play. If you want to, I'll set up a room. Oh wait, you got a room open? Okay, okay. Do you want this to be a more competitive duel or a more casual duel? Because I got, like, decks for each. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's in the duel. I gotta go into the duel section here. Or we can do a little bit of each. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever you want. Sure. That works too. Into room, there we go. Input room ID. Oh, that's cool. You guys see a bunch of different rooms. I never went to this page actually. I didn't realize that you saw just a whole bunch of. I'm already in another room. What? Did I enter it correctly? What do you mean I'm already in a room? No, I'm not. This isn't you, right? Okay, I'm gonna try leaving room and entering it again. I think I might have done something wrong by accident. Oh, that is you? Okay, I'll just enter the ID again. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, maybe like at this part, like you might want to make sure like you have something where you can't see my screen, so you don't see what I picked. I think I'm gonna try this again. I'm going to leave the stream by. I'll still be in the game. Okay, yeah. So you can let. So I'll give you a few seconds. I'll start. I'll pick something when it says 207 to give you plenty of time to. Okay, so at 207 I'll go ahead and. Actually I think that's enough time. I'm gonna do it now. I guess I could just see when it like said. I think it said 5 before, so I think I'm good. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna try this one first, because I kind of like this deck. I think this is definitely one of my favorite alternative win type decks. But it is without the hand traps, so I'll see how it goes. If I'm lucky, I can like get the win on the very first turn here. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't actually need these 2 cards. But whatever, it's fine. I should probably just do this right away. Now I can special summon. Oh yeah, I can special summon the Docky. I think I'm. Yeah, this is a hard once per turn, so. Yeah, I guess I can do that. There's Una Zombie. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I can go for my single plays. Or I can just go for the dark. Nah. Or the dark might be kind of good, actually. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna go for the dark then. Okay. I guess I technically maybe shouldn't have done. It's fine though. I think that another nice thing about like if you like special summon a whole bunch of bone mills with the Inferno is that I think the one being summoned will trigger the other one, and then the third one being summoned will trigger the first 2. Since or maybe it'll just trigger. Yeah, no, I think it'll just trigger the first one. So that's also a little bit more mills too. Okay, I might as well activate this. Okay, full scroll, not bad. Guess I might as well. Yeah, this seems pretty good. Man, I wish I could. I really wish I could. Actually, no, I can't. This is slightly annoying. Yeah, I guess I base. Suki can get. No, I think I basically have to. I'll just put that right there. Here we go. Man. And fortunately, Doc isn't a zombie, so I wish, but I think I basically have to do it like this. Wait, what? I don't get it. Why am I going for that? I guess.
Call from the wireless cow.
Did some?
Call from.
Oh, they're both tuners. That's why. But this is fine. This should be fine. Wait, what? I don't know. Okay, fine. Well, that's good to know. Something keeps me from a... Oh, yeah, the Toon Sour Dragon. I can't attack it. I was wondering why. What was going on? Yeah. Dang it. I think I need... Definitely probably need to change the deck up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to pull off the mill. Not that like I really need to do the mill. It's just a nice way to win. I guess I got lucky, like, or no, I think it's, maybe it just sometimes takes time to get the mill. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so now I basically have to send the Mizuki. Now that I know that the Unizombie is also a tuner, though. I do have a level 8 here. That's not bad. On my level 7 option, it's really just a Tengu. But then that will get me the... Yeah, no, so I think I basically have to go with my... Because I think... Yeah, this is generic too. Yeah. Okay, so I basically have to bring out... Man. I can't... Wait, why wasn't I able to activate that? Oh, my opponent has to... Wow, control... Dang it. So I could have probably technically done the last one too. But I didn't realize that the I forgot Unizombie was a tuner. I could have technically pulled off last time. Whatever. I'll start the Mayakashi chain from here. I really do think transaction rollback could probably play a role in a Mayakashi deck, because the normal trap that they have is really good. The one that stops special, like most special summons from occurring, except the one that's coming from the graveyard. I think it only shuts it down for the opponent, but like since you activate during their turn, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm not sure if it. I think it is just for the opponent. Not sure though. But it doesn't really matter too much anyway, since your special summons are coming from the graveyard anyway. Okay, there's the link 3 now. Yeah, definitely probably want to be running Crossout Designated for this deck, because you not like none of these cards you're going for here are gonna stop Nimble, so you almost have to play Crossout Designated in this deck. Because Nimble really sucks. And like you kinda don't want to like not go into a bunch of special summons just because you're worried about Nimble. I don't think you can really afford to play that way. Because you want to fill up your graveyard with the Mayakashi so you can special summon them later. And you have to do it through synchro summoning. Because they have to be special summoned properly so they can special summon themselves with their own effect later on. Okay. Okay, so now I can just activate the Yoko. And then no, in this game right here. Oh wait, oh it's not game because the Underworld can't attack. Something's preventing. I'm not exactly sure what's preventing the Underworld from being able to attack. I guess it has to be one of my effects. I'm not sure what. Whatever. Probably just end it there. Still have the negate technically. Though it is only when something's special from the graveyard. So that might be kind of hard to activate. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll actually be able to do the mill if I get lucky enough and get a way to spec summon. Although I think I got rid of most of my... Oh, that's not bad. I just think like dangers work pretty well with zombies in general because they kind of want to be in the graveyard. And also it does trigger the Yuki-Oni. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of nice as well. But generally, unless you really want to go like really into dangers, generally a bad idea to only play some of the better ones. The nice thing about... I don't know. So now I should be able to go into... Ooh, a Mono Dragon. Oh, here we go, but I think it might be too late. I think it might be too late by now. And besides, I got rid of the... Oh, it's only a... Wow. Actually, I think I can make this work. Oh, that's the last Mizuki. Never mind. Yeah. Well... I guess I might as well spell something this one. Wait, that is a tune. Oh, that's kind of cool that that's a tune. Okay. Maybe another good card to play in my Kashi deck is that Psychic Punisher, since you're going to pretty high level monsters. Good game, Josie. You want to play another one? I can do a little bit higher power duel this time if you want. Or I can play one of my other more casual decks. I'm not sure if you have like if you want to play like more of like a ranked duel-esque deck, I can play. I can try one of my higher power decks now. I got more than just the... Wait, what? Oh, I have to leave first. I suck at this. I'll show off one of my higher power decks. Oh yeah, this one's kind of fun. Actually, I guess I can go with this. I'm gonna say one of my higher power decks, but it's pretty fun nonetheless. Yeah, I still got plenty of time. Okay, here we go. And then it may not be necessarily one of my highest power decks, but... Oh, choosing a different one? Okay. Yeah, it's another one of those games where, which makes sense, it makes it easier to limit the kind of online talk that there is when it's pre-defined messages. I guess I'll wait. I guess I'll just. I think either one of us can begin duels, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's kind of nice, I guess, how there's multiple tables. I guess you can kind of do a mini tournament using this kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, if anyone was here for the last solo mode, you might have remembered this deck, but if not, you get another look. So that's good. Of course, once again, it's without the hand traps. I'll get the cards if you start with that.
Oh, good. You need to do that? Good. Fantastic. 'Cause I need to leave right now. Well, you said you were going to sign real quick and then leave.
I guess I'll continue waiting, I guess. Yeah, I think either one of us can begin. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll, just... Okay. That's fine. So... probably one of my more mid-power decks, I would say. I think it's more powerful than the last one. Like, if just a little bit. See ya? Oh, yeah. Yeah, good luck and good luck to you as well. Okay, here we go. Got a good start. Of course, if my opponent's also not playing any major hand traps, it's also a bit more fair. Okay, inflict 1,000. It's fine. This time it's Satellanites. I think last one was Tunes, this one's Satellanites. Nice. Yeah, you can make a pretty good deck with Satellanites. You can make a good deck with Tunes too. Like, Tunes has got some really good support as well. I think both of these have their own secret packs, so that's also nice. I really like focusing on trying to make decks that are like easier to get the cards for one way or another. Although there's a lot of really good structured decks out there as well. Probably one of the better ones is like Ninja, since you don't really need to like use a lot of non-structured deck cards with it. Anyway, start with this. Okay. Yeah, this is traffic is up very nice because they're pretty much streamlined plays. Okay, and then a ball will add a card. Has to be a monster, but it's basically any of the tribe game monsters. What's nice about Kras, it can send any beast or winged beast, so a monster that wants me in my graveyard anyway, like the centipede, probably the best one. Okay, well, now I can do this. Since Fox also doesn't mind being in the graveyard. And also this will make it so that I can actually activate Centipede. Although it does get rid of one card in my graveyard, but that doesn't really make a difference. Cool. Okay. Banish one Boojin to send him. That's not bad. I think I'll do that then. Yeah. And then it allows me to send a different one. Yeah, probably this one being the best. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the tanky here. I can add one of the Boojins at this point. Oh, that's not bad, but it's at this point. I'll go with this. And then I can go for this. And then I get special summon 2. Well, for one, probably the Yamato. And then I think there's one that, yeah, this is a good one. So Yamato and then the hair. So now, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and this is another nice thing because it helps fill my graveyard. So there's also that. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I think I'll start with this one. Ooh, although the, ooh, yeah. No, that's, oh wait, no, it has to include, no. Okay, let's go with this one first then. Okay, here we go. so now I can... Yeah. I should probably... Yeah, no, I should definitely go for the wind guy. Yeah, these two. This guy. Then I can now go for the bear brum here. Okay. Huh. Wow. I guess it really doesn't matter, but... Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I can't declare an attack, so... I didn't need to enter battle phase. Okay, so... Still got this for a special summon, and also got a little more disruption from a few of my cards. Also can just special summon a Bujin and protect it a little bit. Also, it's nice because it helps me reset some of my Bujins in the banish zone. Okay. Guess I might as well do this one first. Probably. It has to be during my end phase, which kind of stinks, but guess I'll go with this one. Wait, does it just negate it forever? Oh, yeah. But it does return to hand, which is pretty nice. So I might as well go for this then. Nice. So, guess I'll just special, and then, oh yeah, probably special, and then I guess special that. Dang it. Should be able to go for the link 4, yeah, because I have a link 2 here. Oh boy. You know what? I don't want to. Oh boy. Ah, that stinks. Oh well. So I ran out of time. Oh, cool. But yeah, there's still a little bit of what I like that Bujin. So nice. There's a lot of like nice things about it. the fact that you have the Exceed that can help fill your graveyard up with even more Beast Warrior, Wing Beast guys. The fact that all the Boojins fit the whole tri-typing anyway. And maybe like even that one that can maybe send your hand to the graveyard to help fill up your graveyard that way that you draw to. But I'm not sure if you always want to be doing that unless like you're low cards. But it's so easy to get low cards anyway. And also just like, yeah, a lot of nice things about it. You gonna play another one, Josie? Are you still here? Looks like we got some other people in the duel. I guess we can. I wonder if they're doing. Yeah, I guess I can. I'll wait for you a little bit. But in the meantime, we can just check out this duel that's also taking place in this room. Probably, I'm guessing people from the stream because I'm thinking you need to know the. I could probably make it so that you can actually see the cards. I'm not sure though. But maybe it's for the best I don't, in case. In case like they're watching now. Looks like it's Sword Soul. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of popular, I would say, now because like of the whole campaign sort of thing. And Sword Soul aren't bad either. Like, you know, probably like do need to get a few like Barone is a good card to also have. Yeah, so more casual. Of course, if you want to make the Sword Soul a bit more competitive, Barone's a good one. Especially if you can get the Barone out early, and then you can like stop the Nibiru, the potential Nibiru. Although if you can't, you might have to just hope there's no Nibiru. It's not always easy to bring out before the 5th summon. Talking from experience on my other account. This is definitely not live anymore because I did from the beginning here. The other deck here, I'm not sure if it's any specific archetype, just some more of the. Oh, it looks like it's warrior. Basically warrior, but it's got a few like rock monsters as well. Yeah, Iris also pretty good. Since it's got a lot of like different effects it can activate. The only thing it doesn't really have an effect against is like the graveyard. If a graveyard thing gets special summoned. So if you can find a way to deal with it before you go into your deck play, it's probably pretty good. Oh, pretty good, but the hand you may not always have like a really good monster for. The two best ones are probably definitely deck or X deck. But you can definitely get that as long as it stays on the field. You can definitely get. But like, what stinks is if they bring out like a monster that can just negate it. And then you try activating it when, but I guess it does make the negate kind of wasted. So there's also that. Yeah, Josie, if you're still here and you want to do another duel, you can feel free to let me know. But for now, I'm just spectating. I still got some time. I got time for at least one more duel, or one or two. Of course, if you want to be done, that's fine too. It was nice dueling with you. And good luck if you're trying to like build like a really competitive deck for ranked Oh yeah, and definitely go through the solo mode if you haven't already. That's a really nice place to get gems. I did the math, and you get like 11,000 gems just from going through solo mode. And you can get solo mode done pretty easily with like kind of just any kind of deck. Depending on the kind of deck you use, it might not it might take a little while, but it's definitely worth it for all the gems that you get. But I do have some suggestions. Try to stay away from the SP deck challenge and the SP deck challenge 2 gates. I don't think you get gems. No, I think there's one place you get gems from the SP deck challenge place, but you don't get gems at all from SP deck challenge 2. And that goes for maybe any other beginners are here. That's probably like the one gate to stay away from. And before you go through like any of the lock gates, if you're only looking for the gems, definitely like make sure you're actually getting gems to unlocking the gates. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes like you don't get any gems from like doing lock gate section. A lot of the times you can, but like there are a few gates that are a little bit out of the ordinary. And there's like, I think at least one area where you do have to do the loan deck. There are a few areas where you do have to do the loan deck for a few gems, even through the regular gate. I think there's at least one, but mostly it's you're using your own deck. But you do want to do a few of the loan duels just to make sure you can like get some of the lock gates opened. But yeah. Yeah. But if you don't have the Sorcerer deck, that's okay. There's still plenty of other good decks. Like, basically, wait until you get to 1,500 gems. I think the structure deck I would recommend is probably the... I mean, the zombie... I don't think the zombie structure deck is that bad either. So maybe like the ninja or the zombie structure deck, if I had to make recommendations. Although the Dark Magician or Blue Eyes structure deck may not be too bad either, but I think the ninjas or the zombie might be a little less competitive, but it does. But a lot of the cards in the zombie deck are going to be used in a lot more decks because there's a few pretty good zombie decks out there, and it's like a Baladrock deck, and Baladrock is pretty good. That's probably a good zombie card you want to just be using anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of useful cards in there, and then the ninjas is a little bit more focused. Like, there's probably not maybe as much you can do with the ninjas, although you can maybe pair them with sub-tiers like I did, if you want to do it that way. Although I don't think there's as many pairings you can do with ninjas. I think that's more like, if you really like ninjas, you can go for that. That may be a little bit more competitive, but it's just not as versatile, I would say. And at least the Dark Magician, I think the Dark Magician structure deck gives you slightly better cards than the Blue Eyes. Actually, the Blue Eyes isn't too bad. Like, you can technically combine it. I saw someone combine with Despia that seemed pretty good. Since it calls for like light monsters, some of the Despias, and like Blue Eyes is light. That doesn't seem too bad actually. But Dark Magician might still have a bit more versatile cards with like the Magician Souls, which is good if you want to play like spellcaster type decks, because like sending those to the graveyard is probably generally a good thing. Sending a card to the graveyard is probably generally a good thing by now, like especially if you can send it straight from the deck to the graveyard. And then pitching 2 spells or traps might be pretty good to draw to, especially if you're running a deck where they want to be in the graveyard anyway. That actually pairs pretty well with the rollback as well. So anyway, I think I'm going to pretty much end it there. Looks like Unless anyone else wants to duel me, I still have time. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna pretty much end it there. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, and if no one else wants to duel, that's fine. I hope all of you had fun, especially in the last little section there. Should I don't think I really need to timestamp this part. This was basically just me having a bit more fun. I think I should still be on live. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, I'll wait like another minute, see if anyone has any like last comments they want to make, or if anyone else wants to duel. Otherwise, I'm gonna be leaving a bit here. And as just a reminder, please like, share, and subscribe, considering that notification bell for at least my last few videos until like do the little hiatus and decide what I want to do. I still also want to see like how busy my work keeps me. I'm thinking it probably won't be that bad, but I do want to just make sure, because like I would say work, I mean like other things too are good, but like maybe I can even like find like other things I can be doing that maybe even just more enjoyable to me, like through when I'm learning from my job. Maybe like even like maybe get a few of my own websites and maybe like utilize that and do something like spiritual related with those to try to maybe help people, and maybe see how much of an audience maybe I can get with those. Because I don't know if I really want to be doing videos for my whole life. But yeah, I'll have to see. But yeah, for now I want to take a little bit of break. But of course I'll finish up at least the solo mode, and then if anyone wants me to go through the accessories and secret packs maybe in like other episodes, maybe I can also do those. Anyway, thank you all if anyone did like or subscribe to me, and hopefully I see a lot of you guys in the Monday video, which I'll be going through some Ally of Justice duels. Maybe, unless something comes up, either mass duel or personal life. Anyway, bye everyone. See you Monday, hopefully. Oh yeah, I also happened to get a few nice commander trades. I even got a few cards that are pretty decent to go into my Lorcana deck. So now I upgraded it just a little bit. I don't really care. At first I wasn't really caring too much, but I decided since I got a few cards, I might as well try to find room. I think I made the deck slightly more expensive mana wise, but or however you would, or ink wise, I guess. That's what you call for Lorcana, but I think it still should be fine. Especially since I'm not planning to get competitive with it. Oh yeah, and I did find a whole bunch of $10 decks on Lorcana, so I might get one of those for my friend, but if anyone else wants cheaper Lorcana decks, that just like doesn't have the booster pack, like TCG Player is a pretty good place to go for deals like that. Anyway, bye everyone.